So I marked half an inch from this. I marked it down here. So you can see that dot here. So is this dot is this mark that we're going to be using to pivot our dart. So let's start. Let's begin. The first thing we're going to do is that I'm going to trace out my dart like this. So I'm going to trace out, sorry, not my dart. I'm going to trace out my skirt block. Starting from this mark here, the mark I made, like this, I'll transfer it to my paper, and then I'll trace out my skirt block round up to this first dart leg. Okay, so let's do that. Not that leg, sorry, the dart opening. Now I'm done tracing out. And make sure you transfer your your hip notch as well. Next thing is that you take your pencil and bring it to the dart end here, and then you hold it. So we're holding it. This is our pivot point. This is our pivot point. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned, but this is the pivoting method we're doing. So you take your pencil, put it on the dart end point, and then you pivot. So we're going to be closing up our dart. So I'm moving this dart to overlap this dart. Let me show that again. So I want to move this dart to overlap this dart, and in doing that, I'm going to be transferring this dart to the side seam. So let's do that. I keep saying that. Okay, so we're going to pivot, and then close back to the, so that's closed, and then I'll just draw out the rest of my skirt block like this, and then transfer that mark again. And we've transferred our dart from this to that. So we've moved our dart to this, from this point to the side seam.